Hello, myself Sunil Nair, and here basically we are talking about the one topic that is basically earthquake. Till now, basically we discussed lots of things. Basically, in this, basically we have discussed that what actually war is. That basically war, basically few we left few parts. Basically, one person told that basically why don't you finish the entire country only? That was basically war against the particular country. Basically, one person told like this only. Basically, literally he told that we basically don't like that country only. Then he told that finish the country basically. So that was the biggest war basically. He basically has not thought anything and then basically start firing and finished everything. So that is also basically war. So that basically very rare happens basically. That way actually very rare happens. For the best example, basically few people say that Israel and Gaza war. So that was actually war, yeah. That was actually war. That was actually war. Then one person told that basically in India, basically what actually war is. Then one person told that basically um uh, few people from Gaza came. Sorry, few people from other countries basically came and immediately they left the country. Basically, they told that basically here actually war is ongoing. Here actually some war is ongoing. Then he basically told that which type of war here basically here actually what war is actually ongoing. Then one person told that basically the government don't have the government basically can't control any of the people basically. Government can't control the Bollywood group. Government can't control the cricket. Government can't control the sports industry. They can't control it basically. Yeah. Immediately they left basically. They told that basically it might possible that any of the sports person or any of the Bollywood person basically might attack to that particular civilians basically. Because why? Because the Bollywood group, the government basically has given full authority to these people basically. So one person basically literally started war against the Bollywood. He basically told that basically I will do bomb blast in award seminar ceremony and I will finish each and every film studio. Each and every basically he told that basically. Then he told that basically this everything is basically approved by the high courts and supreme courts. This Bollywood is approved by the high courts and supreme courts. So he told that I will finish the Bollywood, the high court and supreme court also. That was the real war. Then basically one person told that why don't you finish the entire country? That basically was big war actually basically. But that basically very rare happens basically. The Gaza like basically few people say that basically Israel finished the Gaza basically. That basically he might have done some. Lots of people says that in real basically the Gaza has finished or Israel basically has finished. That basically is a few people basically told it. Literally basically. In this war basically Gaza is finished or Israel has finished. And one person told that both has finished or what. Then one person told that basically everything basically India has done, right? India has created India basically India that is basically Tamil language and Sanskrit language is created by India. They should actually contact to India country, na basically. Why they basically started the war basically. Then one person literally asked the question basically. Why they actually started the war. Then he told them basically, yes, yeah, you are correct. That means you want to say that the Indian basically some group basically has given the suggestion basically start the war. Then basically he literally directly told it basically. Then he told that basically not possible. Yeah, they might have started war. Then basically no, yeah, basically it's not possible. Then he told that basically India has created each and every countries, each and every data. Basically IAS officer basically has signed that also basically. That means actually India is basically creating the problem. One person basically literally directly told it. Is India is creating problem to whole world basically. India means high court, supreme courts and the professionals basically group. They are basically creating problem to the whole world. He literally directly told it. Because France basically is created on the base of Sanskrit language. Sorry, Tamil language. Few people says that it's Tamil, and few people says that basically it's Sanskrit. Then one of the person told that basically Ayodhya basically is there, land is there. That was the thing basically. Then the war again started. One person told that I don't like Uttar Pradesh, I don't like Bihar, I don't like Madhya Pradesh. This was actually war. This was also war. One person told that basically Vadodara city I don't like basically. So he literally basically given the earthquakes in Vadodara city. This was actually war. Then one person told that basically why basically you are telling this everything in earthquake topic here basically. Then basically he told that basically it's connected with earthquakes only basically. It is basically connected with earthquakes only basically. Then he told that basically one person told that basically do you know basically when basically the entire balancing in this world basically has to remove and place the new basically balancing data basically, that time basically there is only one option, that is finish one country. So that was basically one person told that that was Gaza basically. That was actually Gaza. So that means you want to say that Gaza basically country basically given the Kurbani, and then basically whole world basically new basically base data has placed. Sorry, the balancing data has placed. You are directly telling this. And this idea basically was given by one of the NASA and ISRO group. Sorry, NASA ISRO group basically, because Sanskrit and Tamil basically is handled by the India only, and India has created each and every language basically. That means directly we will tell to India basically. That is basically ISRO group basically that are in Bangalore basically. So they have given this suggestion that finish the one Gaza. If anybody basically take again, if anybody go against the ISRO basically, then they attack his head. This is the basically ISRO group basically do. And literally basically the local basically nuclear power plant and the power company also supports that group, because they say that they say basically that we have the control of Tamil and Sanskrit group. They say that basically we have the control of Tamil and Sanskrit group, so we can do anything basically in the each and every city. So this is basically one of the person told that this is literally dadagiri. This is literally basically dadagiri. Then one of the person basically done the complaint in satellite basically and told that basically this ISRO group basically are doing lots of problem to that particular person. Then he told that basically where is ISRO group? Then he told that basically it's in Bangalore basically. They are literally creating problem basically. Then basically satellite group basically told that let me see basically what actually ISRO group कितनी दादागिरी है उनकी. Then he basically started scanning the satellite of the Bangalore city. Started scanning of the Bangalore city. Who is basically doing dadagiri? Literally basically scanned the entire Bangalore city here. And then basically track that basically which are those group basically who are doing the job in ISRO basically, because it's very secret basically, secret mission basically you can say. ISRO is doing very secret mission basically. You can't track the address also of that ISRO person basically. Some basically people are staying few in normal apartments basically, because their mission basically are up to that level basically. Their mission basically are up to that level basically. Then he basically literally satellite group basically scanned each and every house of the ISRO group basically, where basically this ISRO groups are staying basically. Then he tracked basically who is actually doing dadagiri. Then he tracked that computer basically from where basically the dadagiri has done. From where the dadagiri has done basically. Then basically he told that basically let why basically the entire Bangalore city should suffer basically. That basically the this was actually peace basically. This was literally peace basically by the satellite group basically. The satellite group basically told that basically this was actually literally peace basically. Otherwise, the satellite group basically have full control. They can finish the entire Bangalore city. They can finish the entire Bangalore city basically. Then they told that basically this was actually taken care of the local government basically, right? Then he told that yes, yeah, basically the government has failed or what in the Bangalore city. Then he told that basically who is ruling in the Bangalore city. Then he told that basically we don't have the central government power basically. That is controlled by the other government basically. Then they also basically literally thought that we also. That means they the after hearing this basically the satellite groups told that basically can I finish the entire Bangalore city? Literally basically he told like that only basically. Can I finish the entire Bangalore city? Literally he told that basically. But this basically everything by basically we are discussing in the earthquake basically. That one person basically literally asked the question basically. This is basically earthquake topic ongoing. Then why you are discussing this all? This all basically not real story. It's a fake story basically. In really basically ISRO group are not like that basically. Just taking as an example basically. But really is basically Sanskrit and Tamil basically is created by India only basically. So India only have to take the responsibility of each and everything basically. There is no option basically. You can't basically create France and basically tell the France basically you do this and you can escape. That is basically not possible. That actually is not possible. That basically universe group basically told directly to the India country basically. You can't escape from the things basically which is ongoing. The 20 percentage basically global warming basically has done by you only. You can't escape like that basically. Universe group basically literally told that basically the Indian group basically. You can't basically say that with the France has done this, UAE has done this, Arab people basically have done this. You can't just say like this basically. Because universe group basically said that we know everything basically. We know that Sanskrit and Tamil basically has started the world. We know that basically you have created France, you have created Tamil, you have created Sri Lanka, you have created Singapore, you have created UAE, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman. If they are basically energy is creating problem, that means that's your problem basically. The corona basically which came, that was also your problem basically. You can't basically say that basically China has done this. China basically has done this basically. You can't say directly basically. Up to what level the responsibility other countries are going to take? They basically literally told that basically. Universe group, huh, basically. Universe group basically. I'm telling you about. One person told that basically one IS officer of the India basically is ruling the America. That means he told that basically American president are basically from India basically. Then one person basically told that the France basically, that person is doing some job in the software company of the Indian software company. Indian software company. Basically. That he told that basically he is basically Indian basically, and learned France basically, and he's doing the task according to doing the task in France according to the that software company basically orders. Then one of the universe person told that basically I will literally do the SMS basically wherever the India is basically country basically who are creating problem to the whole world. Then you know basically what are the things basically going to happen basically. How many Indians basically are there across the world basically. Then basically they basically the Indian parliament, sorry, the political people basically become very serious basically. If basically across the whole world basically Indian, how many Indian are basically there? Yeah, more than basically 22 crore. Yeah, basically if they all will basically come back to India basically, then basically literally with the basically the third world war will start here basically. Literally, then basically who will be responsible for this? Yeah, basically. Then he told that who will be responsible? Yeah, basically, if the world war basically start, basically, the France president will come to India and basically basically will say that I can't sit in Parliament House here. Basically, I can't sit because they tracked that basically India is doing everything. India country basically is doing everything. I can't basically stay there basically. Then basically the Indian government told that sorry, the software company told that basically like this basically you can't do the run chod. That is one run basically you can't chod the like this basically. You can't do the run chod. You can't do that basically. Run chod. Then basically the group basically told that basically let me basically connect with the France admin department and let me see what actually their problem is. Like this basically they jumped into France basically. Then France basically track that basically everything is basically happened from the India country. Then people basically who know that basically they literally left the France because they know after that what are the things going to happen. Because they say that basically their local people basically has tracked that basically from Sanskrit and Tamil basically France has created. They are basically handling each and everything basically. And in Corona basically more than lakhs people has basically died in the France basically. That also basically they tracked. So one person told that basically this is also war basically. One person basically who was doing discussion basically I am not telling it, one person basically doing discussion basically he told that basically this is actually also war here. I can't do anything basically. This is actually also war. ये भी एक war है basically in Hindi basically he told that basically. Then France president told that basically yes yeah I actually know Hindi yeah, basically. I also know Hindi. You can speak in Hindi. Then he told that basically ये भी लड़ाई है. Then he told that yes yeah you are correct. So one person told that basically one people basically told that basically do you know basically that Sunil R Nair basically went to six time in Mumbai basically he has not got the so universe group basically start giving the example basically. Do you know basically Sunil R Nair went to the Mumbai basically he basically has not got the six time basically he not got the job in Mumbai city basically. Yes, the entire universe group basically yeah that we know basically. Then basically he contacted to few human resource group basically, and they told that basically we have sent your resume to the software company basically, but they have not responded. Then Sunil basically went to that software company and basically told that have you got my resume? Basically, then he told that no, basically no consultant basically has sent your resume. Basically. Then basically that was the consultant error basically. Like this basically lots of few incidents basically happened. So each and every people basically say that basically we don't we are not responsible. Then basically he told that then one of the universe person told that basically who is responsible that basically. Then he told that basically ISRO is responsible. Bangalore city. He directly told that basically, ISRO is responsible. Then one person again told that basically why you are discussing this everything here in the earthquake topic here. I still don't understand basically. Every time basically you are telling that one person have basically war against the cricket, then he do the bomb blast in the cricket stadium. One person basically have war against the football, basically done the bomb blast in football stadium. One person basically have the literally don't like Vadodara city, he basically done the earthquake in Vadodara city. Why basically you are telling this all this in basically yeah? In earthquake topic basically. In earthquake topic basically and why basically the peace group basically have created basically why they basically created why that group basically created basically that means that group are sleeping if this type of thing basically accident is happening basically he don't like cricket so he done the bomb blast in cricket stadium So this is war basically. Then that peace people say that basically we are also there here basically, but we are trying to settle the peace thing basically. Then few people say that basically you all are basically what actually you all are doing basically. Then if the things basically has reached up to this level basically, then what you are doing basically. That basically literally they asked the question basically. There was no option basically. Literally they asked the question basically. What you are doing basically when the things basically was happening like this basically. Like this basically each and everything basically were happening, then basically what you are doing basically, you are waiting for the government response basically. Government will say, the government give the information basically, this person is basically getting in problem basically, so do something basically, please do something. So you are waiting for the government basically. Government basically still say that basically don't go to the office basically, do work from home basically. Sorry, they were basically, they basically has not told also basically, they work from home also basically. For 3 to 4 months basically people has literally basically not worked also basically, because government basically say that basically don't do work only basically, sit only basically. So that is government basically, because government says that basically we only do long term plan basically, short term plan basically that you all have to do. That was basically the answer by the government, because we create city for corona basically disease, the medicine basically has created. So for that basically we have to create the city basically, for that basically it will take time, nahi, time nahi lagega. That basically one of the government basically told that basically. That's why basically he told that the government people told that basically you sit only basically, don't do work only basically, because we are doing creating the city basically for corona medicine. So that basically is going to take, when the entire medicine basically will be prepared, that time basically we will tell you basically start working. Then basically we will tell you the start work. So this is basically the government basically. So this is actually you can convert this each and every things basically which I told in the definition. Few people say that basically this is not the definition. Tell actually what definition is. We don't understand this whole thing basically. You tell basically in definition basically. This is not the proper definition basically. Few people says like this also basically. Few people say that way also basically. That was the thing basically. And that was the war basically. And that was the war basically. Then one person told that basically why basically we are discussing everything in earthquake topic here basically. Still basically don't understand basically. Still I am not able to understand why you are doing this everything topic basically in earthquake basically. Because this topic is basically going earthquake basically. Then again basically given started giving some few example basically. That is basically myself only. Then he told that basically one person went to Ahmedabad basically and he cleared the each and every interview, and then basically he failed. Reason was nothing basically. Reason was nothing basically. Reason was not, there was no reason basically. There was some other reason basically. But he has cleared the interview basically. But reason was some personal reason basically. So due to the personal reason basically he rejected that particular person. Then basically the person basically told that basically why you rejected me basically. Then they told basically we don't have any reason. Then basically he again basically asked why you rejected. Then he told that basically no, basically there is no reason. But then basically fight started with that company. Why you rejected? Why you rejected? Why you rejected? Do you know what due to reject basically what are the things basically happened? Then he told that basically sorry, we are not responsible. Basically. We are basically doing. We have some personal basically enemy with you basically. We have some personal enemy with you basically. That's why basically we are rejected. Then basically he told that then why you called basically me for interview basically. Then he told that basically we want to verify few things basically. That's why basically I called you. Then basically literally basically he told that basically okay, if this type of thing basically happens in USA or UK basically they will tell fuck off you. Like this, basically, literally, they say the word basically, fuck off you all. That's basically was USA. Basically, in India, basically, you can't do anything this like this. Because in India, basically, if you say this type of word, then basically, literally, the police comes into the picture. Literally, the High Courts group basically comes into the picture, and they will say, basically, why you have told this word here? Basically, fuck off. This is not America and this is not Europe. Basically, you can say everybody to fuck off, fuck off. You can't say like this. Basically, then basically again he basically asked why basically you are telling this everything in earthquake topic basically. Yeah. Then basically again he tell basically why you are telling this everything in earthquake topic basically. So then that basically next topic basically we are going to see what actually this everything basically just war basically the thing basically told this told one company rejected that particular person and then basically he told that basically we have done we have some personal enemy like this is the each and every story basically which basically just now we discussed why that is connected with the earthquakes and why basically the ISRO group says that why one person told that basically ISRO is responsible for each and every earthquakes. So that basically we are going to discuss in next video.